Today I want to try using Inkscape to make a new logo because I made this one a long time ago using like some very basic stuff in GIMP or whatever, but I have been learning a bit about Inkscape. Not much, I did like one tutorial, but I want to learn more and I want to kind of work on that. So I want to try making another thing. Inkscape is a really cool tool. It's a vector like graphic setting tool. And if you're on Linux, it's pretty much the most functional or most powerful native program for that. So yeah, it's all free. It's quite advanced. It's damn great. But I of course only know very limited things about it, and I want to figure out making like a new version of this properly. So my idea is kind of to modernize on this. So this is not like a pixelated look. It has a low resolution image, but it doesn't matter because I'm choosing this for colors. But I want to kind of follow this same design, but I want to make it less blocky, more smooth. And I want to maybe like try to figure out shadows. I already tried messing with this a bit before, and it's incredibly annoying to try to add shadows to something like this. Like, because like you need like to have like a stroke like on the border to have this, but shadows, like trying to create shadow intersection in Inkscape just doesn't fucking work with that. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Why is the color inside this? No, I want it to be, okay, you inside color are going to be this. Stroke color, you're going to be, no, no, bloody fuck. I need this to be this. Okay, here we go. And stroke color can be this. Oh, come on, let me, here we go. So this should be the stroke color. Yeah, so now we have that. So we would now have something like this. Let's make like a background square for it also. Then we put this down to bottom. And now I would have something of a shape that's something like that. So, you know, and then we could go into here, we could change the stroke to be like, if you want to make it double the thickness, we make it 6 instead of that, and then it's 6. And then we can like change how the endings look. We can make it more sharp or more rounded in accordance with what I want. I could make it more like this. So it would be like, this can be adjusted as well. But yeah, part between these two would be the better choice. No, still too thick. I think this is good. And then we would need to add in like the tear drop. Then we need to edit the path for this, so it's well more square than it is currently. Then we can just change that to that, and we'll have like a nice looking teardrop item. Like, we can do this, but I want to make it, because it's going to stretch the things, I want it to be like properly even and whatnot. So we are not going to go with this current thing. But this is sort of thing I want to create. It's more of a draft, but I want something along these lines. So yeah, what we can actually do is we can take this. Let's make this like, okay, whatever. No, I want like sketching that. I want it to make sure it actually looks like I would want it to. So let's make this. How wide do I want this to be? Not very, do I? I mean, actually, we can modify the pathing in the whole thing. So I wouldn't actually worry too much about the like beginning dimensions. So now we have something like this. Then we can duplicate this. Again, I don't think I have an end button, but oh, I do have an end button. Okay, perfect. We can just make this a bunch bigger. Let's move this whole mechanism down a bunch so it's not in the way, or like so that the rest of the stuff isn't in the way. Then let's actually move. Oh, come on, that's way too much. I want to own. Okay, well, whatever. We can move the rest of the stuff too. Actually, it means we get everything else out of the way, and we can center this on the viewpoint. So this is what we have currently, and now it's a question of modifying this to look as I would want it to look. And what is going on with? Okay, what is happening here? What is this? What are these? What's with this shape? When did I add that in? What is happening? Are those like part of like some sort of after effect of this stuff? What's going on? What is happening? I have no clue why this is the case. This is very strange. Why is there like a transparent bit in the middle of this? Okay, I need to like get rid of that one. That is broken. Yeah, why is it like creating an empty spot in the middle? What is this? What is that? No, sorry, what the hell is that? Okay, the paths are somehow broken. I need to figure that shit out. Okay, I think it's managed to fix its ass, but holy hell. That is something. Yes, I think I managed to somehow fix the thing. Okay, let's enable snapping. Let's see if I can center this too. Yep, I can. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Then we'll move this here. And now we'll have like a clear hierarchy with this. And this corner still needs to be adjusted. But I don't know what I want to do with it even. Like, functionally I know what it's supposed to look like, but I don't know how that transforms into this format that well. Okay, what looks better, like a more steep angle or a more... I mean, I guess we're going for more like steeper angles generally, so it might make... Then again, like having the corner be like standing out kind of makes sense, to be honest. I don't know. And I mean, the original it's also a bit less outgoing. I think I need to like move both of these a little bit. Here we go. I think this might be what I need. And then we just need to figure out where the heck I want this. Because like this, of course, where it actually is automatically bouncing is not where I want it at all. Like there's a very particular look to the logo that I want to achieve here. It's a bit too much that way, I think. Or I mean, it's not compared to the logo, but I want to consider how well it actually looks in my context. Yeah, I think it's getting a bit better. And I want to figure adding a shadow to it, because I think adding a shadow makes it looks really would make things look really nice. Or maybe not even like a shadow, or maybe like a border or something. I don't know. Okay, and then do I want to still? I'm still thinking about whether I want the teardrop to be. Maybe I don't need it to be like extreme. Again, I don't know why it does this thing where it like decides to like go off and have this like that makes no sense. Like I don't know what the deal with that is at all. Genuinely zero clue about what that's all about. I mean, it can be fixed, like adding something in the background, but I have no clue why it does it. It's such a goddamn mess. Okay, this is like the normal form. So that's quite squarey. I think I make it a bit circly, but not very. Yeah, I think maybe something like this, where it's just a little bit, like, you can tell it's a bit more circly, but actually no, I think I want to make it a bit more circly than even that. Okay, maybe something like this. Yeah, now I think it kind of looks like a circle, but not like completely. So now if it's like, it's quite a lot more circle-like. And I guess maybe we can adjust its size. Yeah, let's try that. How big do I want it? I mean, I could go for something quite big like this. Actually, I think it's a bit smaller than this would be good. Maybe like this. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Maybe just a tiny bit smaller. Here we go. Yeah, it's quite, I think it's too small here, but I think something like this is quite good. One thing I would love to do is add a shadow. I think a shadow is a pain in the butt. So, like, this is a possible look. It's not awful at all. Like, this is a pretty decent look, in my opinion. Like, this looks good also, though. Like, that looks very simple and nice, but this is also a good look. I won't lie. I won't be dishonest about that. And I actually kind of like the shadow thing. Yeah, this I think actually I think I go with this. It's simpler, but it's more my cup of tea. But now the question is, I think I'll have to do a weird thing with the. So basically, I'll need to replace the stroke of this with a not stroke because I need to be able to like put this into inside or like I want to put like this kind of thing. So you can be like 15. Yeah, so this is how I would actually want it to look. Actually, I think I can get rid of this. I can just like have this be here and then this can make the look I want to have. Actually, this one will need a stroke. So currently, okay, I should ungroup these two. So the stroke is actually, I think, the stroke is outside a bit. So I'll need to, I mean, I guess it's not by a similar thing as I did it there. So yeah, so I think that looks good, right? And then we make this, like, I don't know, 60% effect. Actually, no, we could keep it a full black. I think actually full black here looks quite fitting. And then we need to go to this thing, create a duplicate again. Then we can make these like, I don't know, 1.5. Okay, stroke paint, black. Okay, perfect. And the middle of it can be not visible. Then we can make this go, we can make this like, I don't know, 8. And then bam. Wait, how does that work? But okay, I'm having a hard time understanding. Why is this becoming? Oh, I'm making. Okay, this makes sense. I'm in that view again. Okay, yeah. But why is it only the? Oh, I changed the. Okay, no. Why does it only? I don't want to change the actual size. I don't want to go outward. I want to go inward. Bloody. Oh, I get it. Why it's failing. Okay, but it's okay. So I need to go to this thing. I need to fill to nothing, and bam. I mean, I guess the internal like squareness is fine. Yeah, I quite like how this turned out. And then, I mean, on the outside, we can also add in something like this. So look at this. This looks great. Then we can make this hole a lot bigger as well. Yeah, I think this looks great. Now we just need to unify all of this basically. So we'll go, what we'll do is no, fuck's sake. Okay, so we'll take a shift, we'll select all of these, we'll group them up. So now we can take this and move it all around at once. Then we move it out of the rest of it. We'll take all of this. We'll make all of this like a group. So now we can move all of this at once. Now we can delete everything else. And then this and this. Alignment. Alignment and alignment and bam. And let's export it. And now we have it. Yeah, apologies, I have been recording the wrong thing, but I so this is what I've come up with. So I had the like So I have this like text that's like minus clever, and then we have like the logo, the square one we have actually made in between text. Right now it's too big for the actual YouTube text size though. So basically I need to scale to 1235 here percent. So 100 and 100. Okay. How much is in pixels? So it's about 60 and 60 wide right now. So how about I make 1230? Okay, now it's actually remembering the correct goddamn thing. So 1235. Maybe a bit bigger, smaller, like 1230. Okay, so it makes it look like this. So now we need to go and completely modify this. So let's see if we can get this into a circle quickly or easily. Then we should be able to resize this such that it becomes the entire size of this. Okay, we need the goddamn stroke to not be 10 million. Is 4 good? Let's make it 3. No. 4. No. We'll make it 3.5. Here we go. And then we'll just go here. We'll go with this. And then we'll say fill is of this color. Then we'll take this thing. We'll go with this. We'll go page down. Then we'll go here, alignment, we'll align this. Is our sizing here good? No, this needs to be smaller. We should re-ensure our aligning works. I think it's starting to be a good size. Yeah, this resembles my current one quite closely, so I think we're on the right track here. Yeah, because this is perfectly centered, in fact, but it doesn't feel like it. Moving it up, I think 1 is the best. This, I think, goes too far up. I think this is good. Actually, no. This is better. I think it's a more balanced placement than whatever else. So now we can export this one also. No, 512. And yeah, because that is the document size. So we're exporting literally document size. And export. And we have it exported. So yeah, it's a bit of an odd one, but Inkscape is a cool tool, and I have managed to make something. I just made my new logos with it. I hope you enjoyed. I do highly recommend this software, personally. I enjoy it for the limited time I have added it. I have also made like this weird phone thing. I'll add it in, so you'll see it. So yeah, it's quite fascinating, and I'm quite happy I was able to make something with it today as well. With that, goodbye.